The lawyer for an NFL star accused of seducing a Huntersville man's wife has represented singer and actress Whitney Houston and numerous other pro athletes entangled in legal disputes. On his Atlanta law firm's website, Mark Trigg says he has gotten discreet and confidential settlements for numerous entertainers, public officials, corporate executives, and other public figures. According to a December 19 court filing, Trigg has joined the legal team defending Fletcher Cox, a two-time Pro Bowl defensive tackle with the Philadelphia Eagles. Cox is being sued for alienation of affection by Joshua Jeffords in Mecklenburg County Civil Court. Jeffords says Cox ruined his and his wife's marriage, according to his lawsuit filed in November. On his law firm's website, Trigg lists 2 pages worth of clients he says he has successfully represented in court, without naming any of them. The list includes a Hall of Fame NBA player involved in a breach of contract case, 2 Atlanta mayors, other Atlanta and Fulton County elected officials, and an iconic entertainment figure Trigg said he represented during her lifetime, and later her estate. Trigg represented Whitney Houston, including when her husband, singer Bobby Brown, was accused of hitting her in 2004, CBS News and other media outlets reported at the time. Trigg continued to represent Houston's family against her then ex-husband after her 2012 death. According to a 2006 Wall Street Journal article, Trigg also represented Terrell Davis and 5 other then-current or former Denver Broncos NFL football players in a lawsuit against an Atlanta hedge fund firm in which the players invested millions of dollars. The players accused the firm's principals of theft, forgery and fraud. The fund's manager was found guilty in 2008 of money laundering and fraud, according to the Denver Post. Days later, he hanged himself in jail, the Associated Press reported. Trigg also represented Tennessee Titans cornerback Adam "Pac-Man" Jones after Jones was suspended for the 2007 for conduct detrimental to the league. The New York Times reported that year. Trigg called the punishment unprecedented in its severity, especially compared to what he called graver offenses by other NFL players who received lesser penalties, the Times reported. The league upheld the suspension. Trigg and Charlotte lawyer Claire Rauscher, who also is representing Cox, did not respond to requests for comment from The Observer on Thursday. In his lawsuit, Jeffords said he and his wife were happily married until September, when he learned of salacious text messages and messages over Snapchat between Cox and his wife. At least 2 of the text messages from Cox said he wanted to get her pregnant, the lawsuit states. Jeffords' wife sent messages to Cox calling him "boo" and saying she was "loving everything you have to say," and "I really like you. Would make some damn beautiful babies," and "I want to get to know you, babe. I know we are compatible yearly," according to the lawsuit. Cox, who is 6'4" and 310 pounds, also sent the woman a photo via Snapchat of his genitals, according to the lawsuit. Cox, 26, signed a 6-year, $102 million contract with the Eagles last year. He has yet to respond to the lawsuit's allegations, in court or elsewhere. His lawyers have yet to file a written response in court to the allegations.